Hello everyone, today we're going to be covering the myth called SmithCult. So my first kind of video like this, in this kind of editing style. Let me know if y'all like it and enjoy. Hello everyone, Mythman here, and as part of the Myth Investigation Unit, we're going to be covering the case subject of SmithCult. Now I found this guy really interesting because he was one of the more earlier ones. He joined on June 29th, 2012, and was pretty popular at the time for when he was created. So let's dive right into the story here. So case subject, of course, SmithCult. Named as Smith, nothing was really noticeable about him. He showed himself off to others as a normal plain man and had a wife named Martha Colt and a son named Brandon Colt. SmithCult would post seemingly normal photos of himself, but the captions of these is what caught attention. In these captions, he would say something along the lines that his wife and son were next to him. Interesting enough, though, his bio would state that he recently came out of an insane asylum, which I found to be a very important detail, by the way, and how happy he was to be with his quote-unquote family. He would create games that would have a forest atmosphere. I, for the love, could not find the name of these heckin' places, bro. Swear. Anyways, it's theorized, though, that he had around 13 games. In these games, he would have a character named Steve, who was always hung from a tree for some reason. His decals spun eyeballs. They portrayed a black figure said to be Smith's alter ego, but later, by Smith himself, was instead a person named Martin. Disturbingly, a few months into the tale, he would reset himself with a This would lead his family to do the same, sadly. This whole myth is a whole rabbit hole in itself, so I recommend always research these by yourself. Of course, always, research this yourself. It's pretty interesting. There's more to it. There's a second branding list that I might cover, so yeah. If y'all like this video, just let me know. Comment, subscribe, whatever. I don't care. I just like making these, I like going to lore these. There's usually some pretty interesting ones, and this is really like a surface level thing. If y'all ever want me to go into deeper details, some of these, let me know. Y'all have a good day.